Alright. We're good. Just center that. Let's just make sure it's actually centered. There we go. Think we're good? Oh, YouTube's live control panel. I don't even care about this. Chat rate, views, concurrent views. Is there anything else YouTube has that's interesting to look at? No. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that. For more room for Twitch's feed. Right. Discord. Sorry, let me fix that. That's better. It won't go through my speakers now. I don't think there's a good way for me to. Did that? I guess that works correctly, right? Yeah, that should be fine now. I guess there's I wanted to keep hearing Discord noises without that being caught here. But I don't think there's a good way to do that. Yeah, not really. I'll just disable the noises. My headphones are already dying. So unfortunate. It's full unplugged in. Yeah. I'm gonna just quickly remove Discord noises because I did remove that or enable that on streamer mode. I don't know when my mic was muted on Discord, but it doesn't really matter. I did remove. I did enable sounds on streamer mode just because. But yeah, I wanted to be able to hear it. I can't. Yes, we need this. What was the last working on? Right. It's a local IP, that's fine. Pretty sure. Is that a local IP? I'm pretty sure it is. Just gonna confirm that before I keep showing that. Yeah, that's local IP. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, yeah. It's fine. I don't even need this. I guess I need a new project, right? For what I'm doing. I have to be careful because I don't know what's safe here to show. I think as long as I don't open config, we're fine. Yeah. Yeah. We're fine as long as I don't open that. Okay. Okay. Right. Mind all my comments. Why is this being highlighted right now? Oh, this is dev branch, so there shouldn't even be anything in here. Probably. Yeah, no, well, there'll be the Discord code token. So, either way, I just don't open it. Right, new folder, I guess. Let's just do this. Terminal. Let's just do this. Do I have this set up? Of course not. SSH 92.168 1.69. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put a password. Oh, it just figured it out though. Oops, I could try that again. Type apparently. Here we go. LS. Yeah, so I just have the two. Make directory. What are we calling this? Because this is okay. So what I'm making right now is, I guess we'll call it data base API. Sure. I don't know how to. I guess I could have done that here, but folder database API. Okay. Okay. So, first thing I need to do for this, I suppose, is do a virtual environment, which I actually forgot how to do. So let's let's quickly remind myself. Do we use? I don't care enough. Okay, we don't worry about my recent searches. They're not that bad. I forgot what it was. Oh wait, Python. I think this is the name, right? Yeah. So we're gonna call this. Oh, I guess then I didn't need to make this folder. Huh. Whoops. Because this is gonna make a folder, I think. Is there a way for me to not make a folder? And just say here. Probably not. Oh, probably is, but I don't know how to do it. Let's just go terminal. Yep, there we are. How do I delete? I haven't messed with my server in so long, I forgot. I need to delete this. RM? -D. Hey! I remembered. Yeah, so really what we want is run, not that. We want to run this and replace. Oh, that doesn't work. And database API. That should make a folder here. So we should now have a, yeah, there we go. And then that'll update here. Yippee! Right. Then we just need to do .bin/activate. What? ./bin? /activate? Wait. Yeah, there we go. No, never mind. What am I doing wrong here? To be honest, I don't know. See, I should maybe have this in my reason. Oh yeah, right. I need to make a screen too. Screen dash. I don't think I need to do dash. I think I can just do screen database API. I think. Or do I need a? No. Screen dash. I forgot. Let's make this a little bigger. Listen, I haven't messed with this in a while. R is to reconnect, otherwise start. Okay, that works. Just do that. I don't know if I put too many. Screen dash ls. Okay, yeah, that worked. So we're just gonna screen dash r. Yeah, there we go. Now, ls. What? That's just wrong. If we're in this folder, like I think we are. Huh? Huh? Okay, that's fine. CD home. I guess we want this one. Yeah. So I just dot. Ah, there we go. Bin slash activate. There we go. Skip. Okay. I think we're good. I think. Now... Yeah, I think we're good to start making folders. Let's make a new folder called source. And in here we'll do main.py. I think that should be fine. Yeah. So I guess we execute it with the fed. Now. I can wait on the database part. For now, I'm just gonna figure out probably the API. I want to look into Red API. That's the one I know. Well, I say no, but that's the one I've heard of a lot. Just gotta figure out really what mean. Sure. REST web service today. REST architectural constraints. These web services expose their data to the outside world through an API. For example, use one. I guess it can be open. Sort of. Okay. You can get a list. Yeah, okay. API.example. So we need to do this, I guess. Wait. Why is there an underscore, sir? If I paste this, is it gonna have this? Okay, no, it didn't. Yes, this should be fine. Okay. So what it's saying is, okay, music. I turned it down already, and it's still like just right. So what I should be able to do is import requests. It's gonna complain because VSC is stupid. I literally just installed that. API URL. Do I need to use my own URL? Probably yes. Do I need a URL? I have one, but do I need one? I guess so. Wait, no, I don't know what this is. No, I'm trying to make my own, not... Did I need requests? I don't think I did. Because this is talking about how to use one. I want to make one, though. I probably will go JSON. Only because, well, XML looks like that. I don't know. I don't like XML. JSON looks better. It's just, I don't know, that's easier to read for me. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll probably, okay, so I have to store it all in JSON, which is fine. I can do that. It's really not talking about how you actually like set up the API, which is not ideal. I'm not using Flask. Fuck that. No, I shouldn't need Flask. I think. I don't. Make rest. See, that says Flask again. I mean, I guess I have to use Flask. Let's just say API. Make API and F. Oops. Yeah, no, I don't wanna use an existing one. I wanna make one. We're watching a video now.
What is an API? Well, API stands for Application Programming Interface, and really this is a set of rules that allow different software systems to communicate with each other. And with our project setup. For this
So again, I guess we're using Flask.
video, we're going to use Flask. This is a micro web framework for Python that is very popular for doing web development and for creating APIs. To set up Flask, we first need to open some kind of terminal window.
I believe you.
Command prompt. If you're on Mac or Linux, open your terminal, and we're going to type the following command, which is pip.
I mean, I also have terminal. Pip install Flask. Okay. Sorry, this is yellow and it's bugging me and I don't know why it's yellow. Process ID, whatever. No integration activated. The following extensions have contributed to this terminal's environment. I don't care. It's probably fine. I'll just reopen it. Happy? Cool, we're happy. Pip 3 install Flask. Yippee! Okay, assume I need to import I think I did that immediately wrong.
And then Flask. Now this should install the Flask framework for you. If you're on Mac or Linux, you may want to try the pip3 command if pip was not working for you, and if neither of those commands work, I'll leave two videos.
Should just use pip3.
I know. Show you how to fix that pip command. Now that we have Flask installed, we're just going to open a Python file, which I already have here, in some kind of directory, and we're going to create a basic Flask application. Flask will be the server that's running our API. We're going to begin by importing our dependencies. We'll say from Flask.
It's from Flask import.
Flask with a capital, request, and then the function JSONify, which we're going to use to create a JSON.
Sure. It's all from Flask, by the way? I guess so. From Flask. Oh no, Flask. Import. Oof, boy. Flask. Request render template as if you're making a website. JSONify. Again, okay, let me just reload. Nope. Exit. We'll just reopen it. Then it shouldn't be complaining anymore now that it this should like reset it up to be like look at the library, the lib folder that I got. Yippee! Come on. Why is this being so weird? I don't know why my highlighting's not working correctly. There we go. Now it's happy.
Based on response. Now we need to create our Flask application. So we're going to say
yes,
app
yes,
is equal to Flask and then underscore underscore name underscore underscore like that. And then we're going to run our Flask application by saying if underscore underscore
if name. Okay, yeah, sure. I can do that. Yep, equals Flask. All this really does is make sure, yeah, this just makes sure you're running the correct file, and it's not been imported. That's all this does. This is not necessary.
Underscore main.
Realistically, not necessary.
And then debug equal true.
Sure.
This will run our Flask server. Now that our Flask server is set up,
can you tell I've done all this before?
What we need to do is create something known as a root. Now a root is essentially an endpoint.
Yeah, I think that's like app. I think that's like. Why is he putting it there? I mean, you could put it there, but like, why would you put it there? I like putting my code in the order of it running, not. There you go. I did an app root. There's more you're supposed to do, but
endpoint. This is kind of a location on
sure, the
our
video
API
doesn't get too
that we
far
can go
back.
to get some kind of data. We have different kinds of roots, which we'll talk about in a second. But for now, let's create a simple one and test this out so you can see how it works. So to create a root, we're going to.
He's going to type something very similar.
We're going to say define. In this case, we'll go.
He's making a function for it.
Inside of our function, we'll just return some data that we want the user to have access to when they reach this root. So we'll say return, and then in this case, go with something like home. Now to make this accessible.
Oh, the app is a decorator, so I gotta write the function here, right? So for my for what I'm doing, we're doing points. So if you did, I believe this would be if you did slash points like this, but I'm not sure. Just return. Enter user, I guess, in this case. Enter user. So this would just kind of be an error. We could do kind of like, is there like a different return? I forget. I'm pretty sure there is. Because there's return and then I think there's like an error message, but we'll say error manually. No user. No user. No user. No user specified. There we go.
Creators, we're going to use an @ symbol and say app, which is the name of our Flask application here. So use the same variable name. .root, and then we're going to put the path that we want to access. In this case, we're just going to do slash, which will be the default root. Now, the root is really what comes after the slash in your URL address bar, so that's what we're setting up here.
Oh,
okay,
so it's
let's save our code and let's go ahead and run this.
After?
Run this, we're going to type Python and then main.py.
Still don't know why he's not using Python 3.
If you're on Mac or Linux, you're going to use.
I think this is his.
Okay, so let's run.
You should just use Python 3. Don't say
if
you're using on Mac. Just use Python 3. Christ,
when
bro.
I do that, you can see that I get home appearing on my screen. There you go. You just created.
That's crazy. Sure. You know what? I guess we'll run it. Yeah, Python. Well, oh. Why is mine? Is mine okay? What happened? I'm not sure. Actually, it's because
inside of
I
Flask.
actually don't know
now
what
that we've
happened.
created this demo route, let's have a look at some other routes that we can create with different HTTP methods. Now, whenever we're writing an API, we're working with something known as HTTP.
I genuinely don't know what happened. I guess because it didn't go. I didn't type
Now,
home.
when we create different API routes, we can mark them with different methods. Now, the methods we can use are get, post, put, and delete. We have access to a bunch of other ones as well, but these are the most common ones. Now, get is used when we want to retrieve some value from the server. Post is used when we want to create something new. Put is used when we want to alter or modify some existing data, and delete is used when we want to remove or delete data from
Shouldn't
a database
ever
or
need
from
delete.
whatever resource it is that we're accessing. So let's create a more complicated get route here and see how that works. So we're going to say at app.route. For this, we're going to say slash get-user, and then I'm going to implement something known as a path parameter. Now, a path parameter is a dynamic value that you can pass in the path of a URL that we'll be able to access inside of our route. So in this case,
shouldn't it just be
user
like
_ID. Then I'm going to make my function
_user. You're right. I have to make
a variable inside of my function parameters.
I have to make an account system.
As the path parameter I put here. Now, when
I
we
hate
do
that shit
this
so much.
I can do
I
something
might
like
just limit it to existing accounts like Discord
and this value
and Twitch.
will be the ID of the user that we're
I don't want to fuck with Google.
retrieve, right? So if I have something like 6226, then that's indicating
I'll just use
that
Discord,
I
I think.
retrieve the user with the
Maybe.
ID of 6226. Okay, that's a path parameter. So how do we access the path parameter? Well, we can just access it directly from here. So what I'm going to do is essentially mock some data that we want to return to our user. So I can paste this in. User data is equal to the following. And now I want to talk to you about something known as a query parameter. Now, whenever we are accessing a route, we have the ability to pass something known as a query parameter, which is essentially an extra value that is included after the main path. So if I have my path, get-user /123, if I put a question mark here, now I can pass different query parameters. So something like extra is equal to hello world. Okay, this is an additional variable that I can pass along to my route. So how do I access that from Flask? Well, I can do the following. I can say extra is equal to request. Request is the variable I imported up here. .args, which stores all of my query parameters in a dictionary. And then I can use .get and try to access a parameter, a value like extra.
So you say if.
Now that I have extra, I can check if
situation.
So I can say
yeah, there it is. There's the if extra.
Then user data at the extra key is equal.
That's literally just so you don't.
Extra. Then I can return my data, so I can say return JSONify, and then this will be my user underscore data. I'll pass the response code of 200. So whenever we.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. See if I can. I guess I don't have the route, right? So we do app route. We'll make this. It'll be points. Well, I guess it's /points / I guess we go user ID. This is correct? Incorrect? I think we say get and post. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just not going to specify that for now. I have to figure out exactly what that means. Def. We'll say get. Score points. They take for their app route. Okay, well, do I say get points? I guess. I feel like you could just have, you know, like a sort of like, you know, if the method was, you know, instead of having two functions. But maybe this is better. Pass. Sure. Why not? Ooh. What happened? System exit? You happy now? What is actually happening right now? It's because I'm missing that. I can set that. Are we okay? What's going on here? This is effectively what he has. We good? Unknown word. Okay, well, we'll just... we'll just set that to here. Are we good? Is everything fine? Probably.
We are returning data from an API. We're going to use JSON. Now, JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, which is essentially a collection of key
What's
value pairs,
happening?
very similar to a Python dictionary. So in Flask, we create a dictionary, and then we JSONify that dictionary, and that's what we can return to the user. This allows Flask to actually parse this value and return it as JSON data. The next value that we pass here is the status code. 200 is the default status code of success. You can pass other HTTP status codes here as well. I won't go through all of them. So now that we have this get root, let's make sure our server is running. So let me just bring up my terminal here and run.
Is it actually just this order? I swear to God if it is. I don't think it is. I don't think that would do that. No. Go back up here. I didn't think it was the order. Because, like, either way, this gets checked. And then it runs, and then it does this. Like, it doesn't, like, have to be at the bottom. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... I'm not sure I understand why it's not working. Because I have basically what he has. Except, well, he's using... I think Python 2 or maybe even 1, but even then it shouldn't matter. I didn't think.
Run my server, and now we can actually test our get root from the browser. By default, when you actually type in a URL here in your browser,
so it should be what has I done wrong? Exactly.
you're going to be sending a get request. So notice here that I have the URL of...
So this, I mean... equals... Nope, nope, nope. Maybe work? Is that why it wasn't working? Because I was JSONifying... Okay. Sure. I don't really understand that, but sure. We'll say that made sense. Where's the fucking... Give me this. Give. Obviously, that's... Because I have just this. We also need to add... User ID. We'll just say it's 123, like they did. What now?
Of get user, and then /123 question mark extra equals hello, and then it returns to me the JSON data of this, which has my user ID, and then what I passed here inside of the query parameter. Now that we've had a look at how to make a get route, let's have a look at making a post route. So to create a post request, we'll do a very similar thing to what we
That was a get.
did before. We'll have an at.
They said user ID equals user ID, not. I don't understand. Why are we formatting like this for one? This is awful. Do we want to format that differently? Nope. Okay. Doesn't. I don't think that bit matters. Okay, just close it all. Try and run it again. Are we fine now? Of course we're fine now. Okay, great. Forgot I had this, by the way. So if we did get point I guess we need to put user ID. No, okay, so this should have to equal 123. What is happening? Okay, let's just put it in quotes. Quotes because it's. I want to make it a string, but it's being weird as fuck right now, and I don't know why. This is literally exactly what they have. Huh? User ID is 123. 4. Huh? Huh? Line 6. That is that line. Let's just not do that. What happens then? We don't do debug. Pretty sure just not having debug means it won't reload when I save. Variable found. I need that still.
what is an API? Well, API stands for
Google
Application Programming Interface, and really this is a set of rules that allow different run and then debug function. We're going to say define. In this case, we'll go with something
literally
like
okay.
home. Inside of our function, we'll just return some data that we want the user to have access to when they reach this route. So we'll say return, and then in this case, go with something like home. Now,
I might just find a different video, to be honest.
As you know, my name is Heinz.
Not this one, though. Not mic quality. I'd rather not.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create your very first API in Python using the Fast API package. And Fast API is just a very quick and convenient way to create an API. So I just wanted to show you the basics of how to use it. So in the future, you can create your own API.
This might just be better.
So the first thing you want to do in your new Python project is open up the terminal and type in pip install, and you want to use quotation marks here. So quotation marks, Fast API, and we're going to install everything inside it. So all and close.
Oh, what the shit are you doing, sir? What the fuck? Wait, okay, what the fuck is... Okay, so pip install fast API all? I just want to make sure the comments are good. No one's okay. But sure. I guess we will then. We'll just say pip. Fuck. Pip uninstall package dependencies. Remove all package pip auto remove. I think I need to install pip auto remove because I believe auto remove is not a So we need to do pip install auto remove. Can I just not type? Apparently yes. Yikes. Pip auto remove flask dash yes. I don't know what other packages I have. Pip help. What else can I check if I... Oh, there's pip freeze. Oh, and requests. That's the other one I installed. We're just starting over. I probably still need requests, but okay, so we just have the auto remove now. That literally uninstalled everything. That's kind of funny. Okay, so now we gotta do pip install quote fast brackets all fast API. Sorry. Okay. Is that it? Let me make sure.
With quotation marks. Then tap on enter and wait for everything to install. And once it's done indexing, you can close the terminal and we can import from Fast API. And we're also going to import random, since my API is going to return to the user random numbers that we query. Now the first thing we have to do inside here is create the app, and this is the entry point to
I just noticed something.
API.
I
So
might
when we run this, we will be able to query information from the API.
Fuck.
So Fast API.
Shit. Oh no. Actually, it might be fine. I do see Fast API. Okay, so I think we're fine. I've never installed it before, so I think we're good. He's got fast API, and he's got a random. I don't think I need that app. Fast API.
And we will instantiate it there. Now let's create our main endpoint. So here we'll type in @app.get, and here we need to provide the path that we want to use to get this information. And we're also going to create an asynchronous function here, so async def root. And this is the root of our application. So every time the user loads the API, this will be the first response that user gets. So here we can return some JSON, and you can also insert a dictionary. The package takes care of passing it from a Python dictionary to the JSON format for us, so we don't have to worry about that. So you can either return JSON or you can return a dictionary. I'm just going to return example, and the example is going to hold the text of this is an example.
Okay, yeah, Python dictionaries and JSON are very similar.
Some data as well, and the data is just going to hold the value of 0. So here's
in our case, we would probably want to, I guess, use, I don't know. I would like to JSONify it.
Response. When we call this API without any endpoints, it's going to return to us this data that we can then later use.
He has a :0,
or we can share with our friends or other users so they can use it in their applications. So that was quite simple, and that's actually all we need to do.
He gets very angry when you do that, though.
So now let's open up the terminal again, and I'm going to type in clear to get rid of that mess. And here we're going to have to use something called UV.
How about that?
So UV corn, so that we can call our app, and so that we can reload it automatically every time we make changes here. And this is one of my favorite features that comes with this fast API package. So here's the script, and now we have UVcorn. Then we need to call our script name, which is main, and we need to call the app. As you can see right there, I'm using a colon between main and the app, and we have to use this positional argument, which is called reload. And when we tap on enter, it's going to start a local server for us. So now we have this API up and running at our local server. And
but not import module main.
When we used this reload flag, it's actually very convenient and I love it. But let's go ahead and see whether this API
is that because it's in source?
And it does. As you can see in this very small corner, it says this is an example, and this is the response we get when we call our API. So now the API is live at this address here. As you can see, if we were to reload this, we will get the data back once again.
Genuinely doesn't make any sense.
And play around with this data. I mean, you can copy this link here if you want, and then we can create a new script and call this sample.
Is it at least working?
Really matter in this scenario, and we can import the requests module.
Well, let's try doing this then. Because they did this example, this is an example, and then they did count with data, and then they did 0. Oh, I see. This is an integer. Could not import module main. Well, why the fuck not? What? Oops. What? Okay, thanks, auto format. But I'm gonna do source.py :app. Oof. I just made everything bad. Everything worse. Let's get rid of the .py. Okay, how about let's get rid of the source and re-add the .py. No, that made it real mad. The .py is it just makes everything worse. Error loading App. Could not import module main. Well, why not? Why not? I actually don't know. I'm using 3.11. They're using 3.11. I mean, like actually though, they're using 3.11. I'm using 3.11. Well, 0.6, but you know. What is this? Get out of here, dude. Get out of my playlist. Remove from playlist. Me. What the fuck am I doing wrong here? That's the one I need to be using because this is the Venv, which we want to be using because then I don't have to worry about other libraries conflicting. But why not work? I don't know. Because like literally my code is the same right now, minus the unused import, which wouldn't change anything because it's unused. From fast API, import fast API, app equals fast API, app.get. Like my highlighting's different, but that's well, hold on. There's no way that this is it because I don't believe there's a difference between single and double. It's yeah. See, there's not a difference so much so that it changed it for me. I mean, this is different, but that doesn't matter. Again, that's using single quotes, but again, shouldn't matter. The actual only difference is I'm an event, but again, that wouldn't matter because it would only make things work better usually. I don't think it's related at all, but I don't know why it's not working. Can I just like run this without UV corn? No. Okay, that's not an issue. Just that. There we go. No problems. Neither of these should be open. How about that? Let's try that. This was old, right? I think so. Running it again. Okay. Let's see. Watch for directories. Okay, we'll watch for changes in these directories. Home database API. Okay, so maybe. I mean, I kind of wanted to reload. But maybe, okay, so what might be happening, perhaps, if it's looking at database API, then yeah, source should be in the next. Do we want maybe /source? The package argument is required. Oh! Nope. Fuck. I thought maybe the path had to be separated from the. Well, now I don't understand at all. No, because like in his video, his what it says we're watching is also his source directory, which is not. Oh, that is where his main though is. Mine isn't. Okay, well, okay. Here's an idea. Let's pull this out and put it here. This is now outside of source. If this works now, I swear to God. Oh. Oh, Christ, dude. Oh my god, it's working now! That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Why does location matter? More importantly, how do I make it not matter? Okay, close that. What we're gonna do for now is just try and learn this a little bit. Can I, please, for the love of God, set a path? Surely I can. Is it the path that matters? Yeah, it has to be. Reload dir? Set the reload directories explicitly instead of the current working directory? Well, it should be. Oh. You know what's. I need to cd source, I think. Put this in here. And now when we do this. Boom! Okay. Well, now there we go. And now we're good. We got the 200, okay. Even though I didn't see anything change here, obviously. Focus lock. Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, now that's figured out. That journey's done.
See whether this API actually works. And it does, as you can see.
Mine does too.
Corner, it says this is an example, and this is the response we get
Yippee!
when we call our API. So now the API is live.
We actually got a functioning API this time.
If we were to
I wonder if I had a similar issue with Flask 10 earlier. I don't know.
And you can even play around with this data. I mean, you can copy this link here if you want, and then we can create a new script, and we can call this sample. It doesn't really matter in this scenario.
Fucking editor is using
the requests module. So here we'll import.
I mean, I thought it was VSC, but
install the package of requests so we can actually use it. Then we can close the tab.
Okay, so can I find it? We'll just do it.
Terminal, close the sidebar, and we will type in request is going to equal requests
theoretically
.get, and I'm going to paste in my local address here, the one that we had inside the terminal down here.
Also, I think I will need to get a URL. I don't think I can just use my public IP, or I guess in this case it would still be. It's all on the local network, so I don't even think I need to expose it to the expose it. Probably. Like theoretically, this would just work right now as is. Like if I, yeah, let's test that theory. Are we in a screen? It's still going? Yes? Good. So, screen -OS. Or detached. But it's still running. I think that's good then? What was that set to? 8,000? $93776. I don't know why I didn't just copy. Another one of these. This is what I get for using a pre-made playlist. Eventually I'll add songs to it. But for now, let me just remove the garbage. I forgot the command already. It's on here. UV4? I think. First. ls cd source ls. Nope. Didn't need ls. Yeah, it's not in here, is it? Okay, uv corn main colon app dash reload. No. UV corn. Okay, I got it. So now we can preview this in editor. Okay, now we can control AD. That should still be working. Okay, now now we open a, I guess we just open a new window. We open a recent, and we want, we'll just use the dev. So this should all be good. So what we'll do now is go into main, database, database dash test. Oh no, let's exclude list. Well, we'll just put that in a comment then, because I've been just using that to give a description of what these are. Database test.py. I gotta remember how to make a. Just gotta import Discord. Is that it? No, there's more to it. I should have an empty-ish cog, like voice or verification or util. That's just straight empty. That's straight empty. Come on, give me one that I've partially set up and just didn't put anything in it. This works good enough. It's empty enough. We'll just get rid of. I have to do discord./ command. I didn't think that was true. Oh, you know why? Because I don't have a group here. Actually, you know what? No, we'll leave it in here. I have a dash in here. Then we'll just do test. Capitalized like that. Do I need seats? No, think. No, I do. So let's just get rid of the logout. And then we'll do, I guess, a defer. Why not? I guess I should add a defer in the, no, I shouldn't. Never mind, because it won't respond. I don't know. It's probably fine. I'm only doing a defer because it's relying on the API to respond in a timely manner. I guess we need to import requests. Import requests. And then we'll have our request here. Request equals request.get, not Google. We want our this URL. So I guess I don't need an actual domain, which is good. I mean, it doesn't make a difference, but it's good. I think no, I will. Await CTX respond will be what's it gonna respond? It's gonna respond that string. Okay. Probably fine. That needs to be an F string. It's not closed. Are you on crack? What? What did I do here? Does this should still work? Yes. F was not defined. What's happening? Oh. I know what's happening. There we go. I'm a professional. Do I have requests installed, by the way? I guess I do. I guess I do. So now we should be able to it's on remained up high. It's failing to load voice, which is supposed to, okay, so database test shouldn't be here. It should be just under bump, which I also don't have in this list. Which is just under, I don't even have download as a thing anymore. I guess I could have left download. It just doesn't exist though, that's the thing. Let me just add voice and worry about it later. Broke it. We're just talking about error inform. That doesn't matter. I think that's of another file anyways. Line 400, no, that's not me, is it? No. But no. No, it's not telling me. It's not actually telling me what that error is from. Yeah, I don't know. Because obviously it's none of these, only because... Why would it be? Basically. I don't know. Let's see if this works. So, let's just go on this side. This should be called, I forgot already. I actually forgot. I actually don't know. It's called shutdown. Oh. That's why it's complaining it must be unique. It found the problem. And why I didn't know the name, because I never changed it. Just do test. And now we shouldn't get that error. Must be unique. Oh. Yeah, there's proof that none of these were correct. Oh. It says line 3 must be informal. Yeah, just except it I don't know. I guess the library didn't quickly handle it. I don't know, man. Anyways, probably have to reload Discord. That's kind of what it's like when you register new command / commands. If it was just a not, I mean, I guess I could. There we go. Okay, so it does work. Will I always use this locally? I mean, I think so. And if I ever don't, I mean, it's well, I say easy, but not. It's really not easy to migrate over to open to WAN. It'll be fine. Okay, well that proves that much is working, which is really good. That's like half of
and
it.
Now we can actually use this request. We can print.
Just see where this video goes. I probably don't need to watch.
And if we run this sample script, we're going to get the same data back as we got inside the web page. So it's working on our local address. Now we have the base of our API, which we can test and continuously improve through Fast API. But let's close this. That was just to show you that you can use it inside other projects immediately in case you want to do some testing, but otherwise you can just play around with it in your browser. Now, as I mentioned earlier, inside the console we used this reload flag. And what does the reload flag actually do? Let's pretend we want to change something in our API, some functionality, some data. Let's say that the data should actually be 999. Now, usually you would have to rerun your script or do some sort of refreshing, but thanks to that optional argument we added to the terminal, now when we edit our script and reload the page, it automatically updates it for us. So this code is automatically applied to the API as we update it, which is really cool because if there's one thing that's really annoying as a Python developer is continuously having to rerun a program.
So I need to deal with...
This was the root of our application. Let's create another one. Let's type in @app.get and here we'll type in random. And let's add the /random.
This is self-explanatory already. I'm not gonna make this, obviously.
Async def, and we'll type in get random. And here we can type in random number of type integer is going to equal random.random integer in the range of 0 to 100. And what we'll return
that's an interesting way to define a string as an integer. That's not the way I do it at all. It certainly works, but it's not how I would define a string as a integer, or variable as an integer.
If we go back to our browser, and here this time we type in
it's just a different way. It doesn't.
You'll see it's going to return to us a random
think it's
number
really anything
plus
special.
the limit, and we can refresh this as many times as we want, and it's going to continuously give us that random number with this endpoint. But what if you want?
Are
to
you
set
gonna
your
change the
own
limit?
So
Yeah.
here we can go down.
Saw that comment.
Copy this and just paste it under.
He's just gonna copy
This
it.
time we're
Okay,
going to add
sure.
our own parameter. So here
So
we'll
you're
add
gonna
the
do
slash,
/ question
we'll
mark
add some
or
curly brackets,
not
and
question
inside
mark.
here we need to enter the variable name that we're going to use, which I'm going to call limit. And the limit is going to be of
I
type
guess it
integer.
does make sense
Now,
to
instead of returning random number to the range of
make
100,
different ones.
we're going to return it to the range of the limit. And we will also replace limit with the limit variable that we've created.
Yep.
So now we're
Makes
querying
sense.
for this value here, which means that once we run this request and insert our limit here, it's going to insert it into our
Oh, I
function.
hope Streamer
And it's
bot's
going to
working and no
return to
one
us the
talked in
data
chat.
that we have
Water!
with the specifications
Shit.
that we have included. So going back to our API, you can see up here, now we can type in /random /
Why didn't this work? This-
a random number such as 999.
Sorry, I didn't mean
And
to
when we query it,
blind
we'll see that we
everyone.
entered the
Let me
number
just
of
quickly check why
999,
that didn't.
and the
work.
random number we get back will be 569. And we can refresh that as many times as we want, and it will give us a new response each time, because it's applying that functionality. You can even put 100,000 if you want, and it will still give us a random number back. Now, it's also important to mention that if you have two paths that are named identically, the first one that it finds is going to be used first. So that's a detail you should keep in mind. And the last
I
thing
see.
I want
Twitch
to cover is
just
that
didn't have
when you
it
are
set up for
creating
redeems.
APIs with Fast API,
Let's do that.
it automatically generates documentation for us.
Twitch.
And to show you that, you just have to use the endpoint of docs. And it's going to give you this default
I must have
Fast
just never
API
saved that.
documentation.
There we go.
Now, I'm not going to be explaining
No, I
how
won't
you
miss
can
that.
edit this
How long ago was that
documentation
even?
in this
That
lesson.
was 7 minutes ago.
Possibly I will
Okay.
in another video if I see enough people are interested. But for today's lesson, I believe we've covered everything that we had to regarding how you can create your very first API using the Fast
I wasn't paying attention. What did he just say?
API. I see enough people are interested. Documentation in this lesson. Possibly I will in another video if I see enough people are interested. But for today's lesson, I believe we've covered everything that we had to regarding how you can create your very first API using the Fast API
I
package.
mean, I guess I don't need any more information, right? But I would like to know how to do, like, put and delete and post and... I would have liked to have examples, but I guess I'll just figure it out. All right, water redeem. Let me get that. I don't know if you're still here, mister, but... I'm sorry, Squid. Oh, hold on. I don't know how to make this work. You're on the wire. You have to, like, jump down without... There we go. I gotta figure it out. Oh, my leg's still sore. Water. Oh, who put that computer there? I did. Oh, I genuinely, well, I don't have multiple function computers, but I have I have 4 fucking desktops. 2 of which are broken at the moment. One's got a, I believe, dead motherboard, and the other one had its GPU finally kick the dirt. That's not how that goes. Whatever. It is for me now. I guess I gotta update. I forgot to vote Twitch's like stupid content labels. I gotta mark it for the ickamaholes, I guess. Can I even whatever. Ban me, Twitch, I don't care. I don't care. Whoops, that's whoops, forgot to update that one, I guess. Wow. You really just throw everything in there, huh? Wait, gambling's now allowed again on Twitch? What? Fucking Twitch, make up your mind or something. I don't know. Anyways. I only have 3, but that's enough for me. It'll be enough. I'll just stay kind of like alive, I guess. Yummy. Okay. Okay, so there's app.get. Is there app. Like post? Is that real? That appears to be real. Okay. For now, I think I just do. I don't know. Okay, one thing I want to check. Yeah. What the shit did I do? Why did that close? Okay. I need to check something because ideally I get. Sorry for blinding everyone, but it's just gonna be this bright now. I need to. Well, I need to make it a command, right? So it'd be like add points, and the command would be like fucking anything space. Does that count as a command? Like if you say anywhere space, as long as your message has a space, you're good. Like I don't know how to trigger on this fucking Animal Crossing bullshit needs to get out of this playlist. Oh, there's another one. There we go. What is VStream? I have no idea. I tried finding it earlier and I couldn't find it. I think that's it. Just Twitch messages and YouTube messages. I'll do something for redeems too. But redeems are gonna change up a lot too. Oh shit, redeems are gonna change. The reason that's bad is because I don't even understand my redeem system. I didn't code it. I don't know C#. It's these all would fuck. No, these could still work. It's the redeems that are just like, well, you know what? No, I guess I could just make these all work still. I'd have to do some sort of, instead of you know, instead of it being like yeah, sorry, it's in actions. Yeah, anything without actions I'll have to set up in here, pretty much. But it's like, it's this. It's the actual enabling and disabling of them, which would be this code. So if we look at this code, yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's not really as much as you'd think. 61 lines, but what is it actually doing? It's messing with groups. Well, if it's just messing with these groups. No, that's not what it's doing. What is it doing? Because these should be like... Oh no, it didn't... No, it enables... I think it looks at the groups in... I think it looks at these groups. The group names here. So I got Minecraft, I have Other, I have Project Zomboid, Space Engineers. And the reason these are just straight up game names is because it bases off the category that I'm streaming on for Twitch. So if I was streaming Space Engineers, it would activate these and disable everything else except for Other. And I don't know what happens with none. I think it also stays. But yeah. Because my redeems are going to be moving over to StreamerBot. I'm going to have... What's this button? Is this all chat? Oh! Shit! I didn't know I had something like this. This looks nice. Actually, does this shit have a dark mode? does have dark mode? I don't think it does, but if it does, that'd be pretty cool. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what this is. I assume it checks if it crashes or something. I don't know. No, I don't think there's a dark mode for this. It's such a... whatever. So I'll have to change how my active point redeems change. I don't even know where the those features are in the works. I actually don't even know where the I think it's dashboard or StreamerBot. It's like dashboard. I forget what it's called. It was on it just like just earlier. I don't remember. So it's just you know what? Just for now. StreamerBot. I don't expect the fucking buttons. Buttons. Decks, that's what they're called. Decks. Oops, I want this one. Because what I'm planning on doing is when it wants to load. Let's get rid of this UUID. Why no work? What? Oops. It's like I guess my mom's taking my car. Oh well. I don't know why. She has a much nicer car than mine, but it's because I have a Chevy Sonic and she's got a Dodge Charger, but to save money on gas, I guess. I don't fucking know. Deck. Why is this shit not working right now? Is it just down? Like, let's look at the wiki. Slowly moving. Okay, well, I don't care. StreamerBot. I should be logged in. Oh, it's here. I forgot how I even found this in the first place. Can't believe it. But the idea here, I have to figure this shit out. I don't really know how to make work. The idea is, you know, okay. So what does an action with an input look like? Nothing's gonna show up. Per user, I get global. Okay, so I'm gonna have to specify the cost. So I'd be like, okay, what are my redeems right now? They are like, let's do like timeout for example. So timeout would look like this, and then I guess I just do it in. Can I do /n? No. Excuse me. It costs currently 100. Yeah, see, that's not gonna look good, right? So let me actually properly preview it. So yeah, I'll have to figure out a better method to that, because what is interesting, however, is, you know, I could do like dynamically price things. Like you enter your price, like for timeout, like every point could be a second or something. So if you did 100 on that, you would be timed out for 100 seconds, or if you did 60, it'd be just a minute. That'd be interesting. Also want, like, for example, a command to convert over existing channel points, because I know a lot of people have a lot of channel points, and being able to convert those over with a command where you can just set how many channel points you want to spend on it, that's pretty cool. I don't know if that would work. It'd be interesting. I don't think I could do that with channel points, because channel points themselves cannot have dynamic redeems, or at least Twitch channel points anyways. That's why I'm going over to my own point system too. Okay, well, you know what? All in all, that's pretty possible. I just have to figure out... I have to figure out, realistically, just how to have a point reward. Let's say in other. We'll say convert. Channel. Convert. Points. And then we'll say, like, this one could be like 100. This is for this, right? The prompt user input? I don't know. What's user input? Oh, it's like adding a message with the redeem. We don't need that. So just be that, right? And then that should already be on Twitch now. Yeah. So 100 points would, I guess we could one-to-one conversion on that. Probably fine. I just, yeah, because then I work with the idea that people have a couple thousand points already. Let's just explain the not working currently, just because I don't want anyone to accidentally spend points. And yeah, I mean, if you ignore that, not my problem. It's not like points cost anything. I guess they kind of do. Depends on how you get them. 100 points, I mean, you get 300 points for free just by following. Is it 300 or is it? Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, I cannot change the rate of which people gain points, which kind of sucks. But this I will be able to, which is cool. Just not the points that I care about as much, realistically. No cooldown. I think if I leave these at 0, it will just not have a limit. Probably. I think yes. I hope so. So then that convert points. So we'd have a other add convert points. And this would be Twitch redeem. Twitch redeem channel. Nope. Reward, redeem. Then the convert again. Wherever that is, there it is. So when you run that, then this is when I have to do the C#, I think. I'm pretty sure. Well, you know what? I know you know what? I might not actually have to use C#. I might be able to run a script. Because there's file and out. So if we did... I'm pretty sure you can just straight up execute files. Run program? Command? Maybe? So like if I had, say for example, I hope there's nothing in here. That's fine, whatever. If I text document convert .py, we open this up. Why would I want to open, like, oh, ad break. So theoretically, I haven't used VSC on this in a while. Theoretically, I could be like import requests. I don't know if I actually have this installed. I guess I do. And then we could do... I actually forgot already. This one. So we could be... So we could do... Okay. So we could do... request equals request dot, I guess, get first, and then this would have this slash. So what do we need to pass on? We need to pass on. I still don't know how this works. So we'll do points. We'll say we're gonna run add points slash, here would be the user slash the number of points. And that's it. I don't know if it's get. I think this would be a post. Probably. Because what we'd want to do is say, hey, give me, you know, these many points. Give the user that number of points, and that would add to the database. Or, well, it would do store to the database like every, because this would run forever. This would be an always running background task. So like, because it's gonna run on the server, so that would run like, just to reduce read rates on the actual database, that would just run every like hour or something. But then the actual, like, in between database would still be updated. So when you call, it would update that. And even though it never tracked that on the database, it's still gonna be correct. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So we just need a scheduled task every hour to just, you know, update the database to be correct. And the only reason for that is just to have, effectively, it's just acting as a backup. But then also, like, Yeah, no, that's just generally pretty good because the API would just. Okay, I like this setup. Minimal read writes, but if for whatever reason the API goes down, at worst it's back by an hour. At absolute worst. And that would assume it immediately broke directly after a write of some kind for some reason, which unlikely as fuck. It's more likely to be somewhere in between when there was a power outage or whatever, which do not happen very frequently. So I would be okay with that sort of backup. And even then, if it was a power outage, it's like super unlikely for any data that's still stored in files, because I'm not going to store that in RAM. That'd be stupid. I will store it in a file. Maybe I only upload then when it gets to a certain size. Well, no, because then if the drive fails, which I don't know even how old it is. I know the server that I'm running is 2012, so it's 11 years old. So it's bound to fail at any day. It's a hard drive for sure. Hard drives typically don't last that long, but it was an office computer that was probably sitting for a while, so who's to say when it'll die? I'm ready for when it does, at least, mostly. The database was still useful to have. Just at worst, it's just going to be a backup, pretty much, which is good. It's really fun to be like that. Because the API is going to take over a lot of the load, which is that's the whole reason I'm doing a lot of this, anyways. It's half the fucking reason I'm doing it. I wonder if we can do a query to the database without actually like reading. Probably not. Maybe. Probably not. I have like 10k read write, so it's fine. I just want to make sure it's as like minimal as possible. I don't have to worry about it suddenly spiking up and then, you know, database just goes down for the rest of the month. I don't realistically see that happening, but it's not like impossible. I don't get DMC on any of these songs. It's supposed to be a free playlist, but see, I suppose. Okay, so I don't actually. It's just the Codium actually autofilling for me. It's fine. I will. I'm fine installing that on. I'm actually gonna find terminal. Whatever terminal. I'll do it here. Pip. I don't know if I have pip 3. I guess I do. Pip 3 install requests. What'd you say? Sure. I guess. I don't care enough to upgrade. So yeah, that should work. I think. Let's look at something. API methods. Submits data to be processed to a specified resource. So yeah, that's what I want. Submits data to be processed to a specified resource. Yeah. So I think that's exactly what I want. I don't want put. I don't want it. Yeah, I just want it to be. Oops. I just want it to be processed. So I think this is correct. So on the server side, then it would be. Would it be still get? No, it would be app.post from anything from, I suppose this would be /points/ Wait, hold on. This is saying add points. And points, add points. Stop. Now, yes. Add point. Okay, what did I put? Memory, real good, real strong, real quality. I did add points. User. So this would be. Would this be this? I think so. User slash points. I think. Let me try and find that video again.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create running at our local server.
When did you do a...
The console, we used this real... Now we can type in async def, and we'll type in...
Just give me the variable you did. So, yeah. I think .post is what I want. I'm pretty sure. Because we're not getting, we are actually posting data. I think. I mean, get would work too, I think. Okay, why would get work too? That actually doesn't make sense. Why can you get... Oh, because that would get you a response? Oh, that's so confusing. Wait, so get retrieves information. So that doesn't make sense. Well, we don't want to get any information. We're just posting information. We're not receiving anything. I guess it's fine. So then we add points. User would be string, points would be an integer. Yeah. See, we don't need to return anything, right? With a post? I don't know. And then this is where the database would come in. Which... I don't know what I'm saying. I think this is when database happens, which I need to look at. This may all just work how I want it to. Let me look at this guy, because I want to look at, say, for, we can look at main, I think, for database. So, yeah. So we'd use this, which would then... Okay, actually, I need to look at... I need to look at this one. Because this is actually... Okay, I gotta be careful, because I actually don't know if I have the... I don't have any sort of security on my... Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been, in fact, very bad. That's a lot of data that I don't want to share. Okay, I think we're good now. Don't open that. Don't open this. Let's just close all this. I don't have to worry about it. This is safe. Yes. Yes. Okay. So yeah, so I would do basically this. It's pulling from config. So I'd put this in. And then, okay. And then, do I have any? Okay. What is there anything that uploads to database for any reason? I don't remember. Logger? I think or should. Yeah. So we do DB reference path, and then yeah. And then the data of which would be, and then we do set. Okay. Okay. I just pulled this over without even. So. But I'm still confused now. Okay, let's look at fast API stuff. I just want to. Sure. I just want to look. Like, what. Because it really does feel like I could use get. So what would be the use of post is what I'm confused about. Oh, that's the, whoops, that's the UV corn. apt-get read root hello world. apt-get at put dev. So get reads item dev update. Oh, so we're returning. Let's see. Nah, I still don't understand what the difference is here. Because read item returns the item, update item you put in variables. Oh, you're reading the values, you're setting the value. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You're setting those specific values and you're okay. So with this, we have to do a little bit of weirdness. So we do a post request, which would say add points to this user with that number, like that many points. So we take the user string and the points number, and then we would need to, like, for example, I guess we need to read from a file. Oh god, with open, yeah, with open point dot JSON, comma, read as f. We'd load that. We're gonna import JSON. So we're using that now. Add points, user string with open as f data load. If not user and data, user equals 0, 0. I think we want this to be, well, user, actually. Oh. Okay, this is weird. What are we doing here? Instead of trying to figure out what the fuck the AI wrote, let's say, so we load the data. Let's just make this quickly. Nope, that needs to go in here. So let's make let's make this in a folder, data, and then in that make it points dot JSON. So this would have data, which would have, oh, we need it would be points And then we'd have why can I not figure this out? I guess it would be data in a list of objects, each containing user ID. So for me, it would be expert login. Ooh, would it though? No, wouldn't. I mean, Twitch username, yes. And if we were only using Twitch, that'd be great. I have to. Crap. So I have to. I still have to make the account part. This is just an example. Okay. Get out of here. Just. Oh. Oh. So yeah, so it'd be user ID and points. Right? I technically have infinite, but with this system, I guess I wouldn't. That's interesting. We could do roles. Actually, I think I will do roles on here. But that's later. Okay. And then yeah, so we'd have comma, and then we'd have, you know, another user, blah 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 blah. That's how this is gonna work. For now, it'll just be that, I guess. So we load the data. If user not in data, oops. If user not in data, we'd say with open right data user no, that's not what I want. Can I get some more recommendations? No. So data, and within data, so we're in data, within here, it would be, oh, see, it's a list. Oh, shit. God. So, I'd have to check every entry that's here. And then if it's not here, which probably won't be, we have to read from the database. Holy Jesus. Okay. So, yeah, so if user not in data, then realistically, then we need to check the database. Okay. I'm ready for this if tree, but here we are. If user not in data, let's just do a pass. And if user not in, well, no, maybe we do it here. This is where we would check the database, because this is, yeah. Where is... I think I want this. Obviously, config doesn't exist for me, but it will. And I'm gonna quickly just write this. If I can... Give it! Give it! Why am I in full screen? Give it! There we go. I actually don't know how I go in full screen randomly like that. Yeah, I think I want this. What? Control save. Thank you. We're good now? We have to import Firebase admin. Hi. Import... is that what it's called? I mean, I would assume so, I guess. Admin module, Firebase, Python, overview. Admin credentials for admin DB module. Need the database. Okay, this doesn't actually talk about installing. I'm gonna assume it is import. No, import. Pip 3 install. That's the word I need. Install Firebase admin. Yes. Holy Christ. Yeah, talk about installing a lot of bullshit. Oh, now it's done. Sorry. It wasn't even done yet. Okay, so this should all work now. So okay, so now I need to check my, I guess, what the fuck functions. Oh yeah, this will go away because it's going to all turn into the API. I'll have to do a lot of similar bullshit here. Alright, E tags. Because I could do... Oh... Oh, man. Is this all... It should be all safe, right? Because it's all using the config import. Alright, so basically, I'll have to do a lot of what we see here. Because a lot of this is just to move it over to the API, so I don't have to, like, you know, redo it. I wonder if I should probably source control my data API. But then again, I don't know if I want it. I guess it doesn't matter if the source code is public. Yeah. I feel like I could almost just copy this whole function, actually, that I wrote. Right? Because, like... I had this written as a function because I was going to use it multiple times, but in the API, it shouldn't be used multiple times, probably. I don't know. I'll just code it here. So we are currently trying to add points. So we need to know what the current points are. So if they don't have an entry or yeah, so the only conditions is they don't have an entry at all or they do. So that means we just need to either we need to fetch the current points or it doesn't exist, and then in that case we need to then just post. Otherwise we fetch and do the math, then post. Okay. So we'll start with first just seeing, do they exist? Do we want to just see? Yes, we want to do that because we don't want to overwrite the points. Alright, so reference. It's going to be, why is my spacebar does twice now? Is that what I just saw? Raid. Reference will be db.reference. Now I have to decide where in the databases get stored. For now we'll say whatever this is, but probably not. Can I open my database without problem? Probably? No. Fire sort, please. Just okay. Robo Nugget. Okay, currently the database is empty. No, it's not. I lied. I'm a filthy liar. All right. Let's code it to be workable on other servers. Well, do I want to force Discord authenticate? It will make my life easier. But then you still have to link Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so it doesn't really make my life easier. Fuck. Damn it. Which would then just mean having an account creation process where then you can link. Oh my goodness. There's just so many steps to this bullshit, bro. It's just, every time I think I'm getting closer, it's just, I realize I have 10 more steps. It's crazy. I guess. Okay, so Firebase does have, I don't think I can share this. Firebase does have authentication. Currently I have it set up for just email and password. What other providers can I do? I can do Google. Probably saves me a shit ton of work. Unfortunately, I cannot do Twitch here. Nah. Or Discord for that matter. But Discord's easier because the user ID and that doesn't change. Twitch, however, I don't know if you have a unique user ID. Well, let's allow Google. Public facing name. We'll just call it RoboNugget. Support email. I guess just my email. I don't need to do that. Use a web client ID from the I don't need to do that. Save. So now you can link Google, which I assume would give me access to YouTube messages. Actually, you know what? Do I need a Google, or can I just do email password? Because what I'm thinking is you go through just my own authentication process that doesn't use a sign-in. Then, because I don't need your whole account's info. I just literally need whatever your unique identifier is. Okay. Yeah. So, do I even need accounts then? Do I even need accounts? I feel like no, right? I feel like no. Right? Because, okay, well, we just need to know. Because Discord, I know, has unique identifiers. And so we could just have a list of those. Easy. So if you have your main account or sub accounts, you can combine all your points into one. And that's good. Obviously, there would be a process when you're linking them accounts and which one is decided as the main and blah, 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 blah. But even then, I don't even think it matters which one's the main. Like, you can set the main one, but, like, you only set that just in case your sub account gets deleted, basically. Then it won't just break. It'll only break if the account set as main would be deleted for some reason. Or even then, I don't think it would break. So I guess it just doesn't matter. So you wouldn't need a main. But I could set a main just in case you want it to be for you using purposes. I don't really know. Doesn't really matter. I need to know, does Twitch unique Twitch user ID using it for, okay. So if I wanted to put my username, I can just convert it. Yes. Cool. And for YouTube too. Shit. Shit. YouTube. Am I sending to the... Yes, I am. Am I sending... Okay, so... It would be the at. Be at... Convert. And that converts as well. Okay. Well... If I can easily just make conversion, this tool makes use of the YouTube API to conversion. You can check out our other API tools here. Do they have an API that I can make use of? Because yeah, if I can just... Every Twitch username comes with its own unique channel ID, also known as a user ID. There is no obvious way to find your channel ID in the Twitch admin interface, so we made this tool to find it. For various reasons. Oh, it's not recent. This is pretty outdated. But do you guys... But do they have an API of which I can use? Stream results. Yeah, that's the question. Twitch Helix API. You can check out... Okay, Twitch Helix API. Do I need some sign-up process bullshit with this? I didn't want to have to use Twitch API, but I don't think I have an option. I don't think I have a choice. The Twitch API uses OAuth 2 for authentication. To learn about different blah 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 blah. That's fine. Authentication. Let's log in, I guess. It just wants my email. It's Twitch. They already have that anyways. Your console. I guess I've done something like this ages ago. That's interesting. Oh, well, neither of those do anything, I'm sure. I would have remembered them more if they actually had some sort of function, I think. It was the old group name, I suppose. Or, I mean, it just was. User access tokens, don't need that. I just need... I mean, I would like for it to have a nice... You know what? Honestly... Because, like, if I made use of the API, then I could have the sign-up be automatic. And the linking be... well, not automatic. So, if the linking process isn't automatic, why even bother with making the account creation automatic? There's no benefit to that, because then it'll just end up being changed the second the user actually wants to use it. I guess there is the benefit of then they don't lose out on any points before creating their account or linking. But Twitch points are already being converted. Fuck it. If you don't make an account or link, then you just don't get them. Because it's just mildly easier and means I don't have to use the Twitch API. Yeah. Maybe later I can implement it, but for just like a proof of concept, I'm not going to go say all that. Oh yeah. So I forgot. I have to decide this. So everyone will have to go through this website then to do that stuff. Honestly, not a big deal. It means it also means I'm only tracking the users that have actually set up, and I'm not just wasting my time as well. I think that's the way to do it. Because then I'm also not wasting any storage. Because I think there's also a limit on that. Oh man, now I have to do rules. Let's just figure out authentication. Oh no, it's actually not. It's showing that was fine. Because you have to be authenticated. Cloud storage for Firebase Bucket Robo Nugget will start denying client unless you update your security rules. Yeah. It has been denying. It's a great thing I haven't tried changing any configs, because the bot would break. I'm already over it. I was gonna leave it, but I'm already over it. Simulated allowed. And that's without being authenticated. So the notifications was just on a timer, I guess. I have to figure out rules then. Higher base. Got a real time. Real time. No security. Read true, write true. Okay. Only authenticate. Only authenticated from a particular domain. Well, for now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to say true. Yeah, I am aware of that. Authentication. I have a user ID. So if I copy my user ID, only authenticated access. Okay, but how do I give it my ID for access? This is the role I want. Hmm. Oh? The quotes on that. Weird, I guess. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Now only I can access this theoretically. But now how do I feed it its ID? Now I have to feed it its ID apparently. Client ID, client email, private key. Well, only I have a private key. Only I have all this info. So it doesn't matter. I thought. Okay. I don't think it matters right now. If it becomes a problem. I don't know. Whatever. Not a problem right now. I'll figure it out later. Line 4. Wow. Okay. So yeah, so people have to manually link, and that'll be done through the Discord. Yeah. So, now I have to figure out where. Okay, so I still have to figure out where this is being stored. This is going to be stored. I kind of want the points on Discord to work just by themselves. Or if you have linked your YouTube or Twitch to Discord. So Discord functions as the like primary key account thing. Okay. So then, is this my user ID? Yeah, this is my user ID. And that contains points. Perfect. Okay. Got it. Already got to figure it out. So. He's be on the other screen. I fucking. Okay, now it's a problem, but oh, fucking well. Not all that interesting here, anyways. Nothing in that database is like sensitive info. It'll be well, not tokens. It'll be user IDs which are public, and it'll all be public info, so it doesn't matter. I'll just have to keep that in mind if I ever want to put potentially more sensitive info on there. I'll actually secure it, but for now it doesn't actually really matter. Okay, so at post, user will be the Discord ID, the Discord user ID. We're back to the problem of this is just gonna be tracked passively. I guess that's fine. Oh well, that's fine. I guess that's actually it's a good thing. It's not a problem. So you have user. We'll do user underscore ID and points. So this is to add points, which will be called pretty much anytime there's a message sent. So then we add the points. User will be, well, it won't actually be it'll be user ID would be a user underscore ID will be a integer. Points will be an integer. With open points, read data JSON load. If user underscore ID is not in data, then reference a DB for this user. So that is going to be, oh shit. We didn't consider this. So the stream is gonna have to be linked. Oh my god. Okay, so what I've just figured out is that stream chat has to be linked to the Discord, so the Discord points can go to the user, so the user can use the points on the stream. It's a fucking circle of bullshit. God. Oh my god. Okay. So we'll have add points to the, I guess, add points slash server underscore ID. So we're going to add points to the server ID of, and within that server ID, the user ID, and then the points. So this is what we got. So we called it add points. You have to specify the server ID. This will be done on the, I guess, streamer bot side of things, because I'll have to specify that, which will be okay, and then the user ID will be Discord. So if the user has not linked their Discord, then this will fail here. And then the number of points if they have linked their their accounts. Let's quickly add server ID int. Oh my god. So if the user ID is not in data, then we're gonna reference a database. I guess server ID for the user ID for points. Holy fuck, that looks garbage, but that's what's happening. Yeah, so it'll be server ID into user ID into into user data. Okay, that needs to change. We're not having camel case and underscore. That's changing right now. We're doing underscores. I've decided that now. This is an this is a decision. No, don't delete it. User underscore data. Fresh. I tried to rename this. Edit user underscore data. Oh. Just delete this then. We'll remake it. User underscore data. Which will then have points, value of which is 10. Okay. Oh my god. No. You know what? I actually changed my mind again. We're gonna just go back to camel case. We'll just leave that gone. So in this case, then we'll do server ID, user ID, user data, points. God. What a fucking mess. Okay. Next. I think. Wait. The database counts as an app. Oh, no. I just realized. Oh no. Normally you would put. Oh, it's wait, hold on, really? Yeah, because like if I look at this. Yes, this is all fine. We'll just delete that though. Delete this. If we man. Cause no, does it count as an app? Because I'm pretty sure in main, yeah, I have this. Yeah, but you know what though? It's actually database app. So you know what? It's this probably works fine. If this doesn't work fine, then we have a whole lot more to figure out. Is really what it comes down to. Now what imports are we missing? Need to add credentials. I guess we could do this then. Also need to import just Firebase admin. Okay. And then we need to import config, just all of it. There we go. It's not technically like a good way to do this. Like I should just import what I need, but I basically need everything. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it uses slightly more RAM, like insignificant amounts. Whatever. At this point, I just want to try and get this to a working state, and then I'll maybe probably not clean it up. Okay, so hopefully that works fine. Sorry, you're not supposed to be running. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I know it's not defined, but it shouldn't matter. Probably. Does that need to be an F string? I think so. Yeah, I don't think that wants to be an F string. It wants to be, but it shouldn't be. That's what I mean. No, that should be an F string though. Okay. Let's just get rid of this. We don't need this. Yeah, I need to look at my functions because I want to look. Functions. Reference DB. DB reference. Path. Which is the following. And the URL could be the database URL. So this would be path. Oh, goody. It's on a new line now. So we have path, which is going to be the database URL with the server ID, with the user ID, with the points, and the URL will be that. I guess. Then I might not need this here. We'll see if that's true or not. I think that's true. So then we do. So this says with open read. Maybe we do just copy this. So we have the DB reference, and then we with. Yeah, let's then load, I guess. Let's just copy this. Okay. Obviously, we don't need this. The path. Has to be manually set. The F string to whatever bullshit that I just had. With open data. We'll just call it cache. SF trying to load. That's fine, just ignore it. If there's no cache, then just say it's none. If not, you take cache. If not raw data, then we say no data in the database. So then we write, I guess it's fine. With open data, you take, we're just calling it cache. That's right. JSON data then has cache, you take JSON raw data. I'll have to see what this ends up looking like. Because what we want is the e-tag, so this is what we're writing. So we want the e-tag. Bring it back for now. Christ. For now, let's just correct the. Oh man. I feel like mostly this work. So we reference it. Path will be server ID, user ID, / user data. This is the path we want. Oh man. What an awful, like, just everything feels awful here. Because we're not even, like, doing anything with this, right? This is just to get it. So, if no data, we raise no data in database. Well, okay, let's not do that. Let's just say break or pass. I think we just want to pass. And then I don't think we want to do this. Open cache read, try etag load cache. If etag is none, then get. And if there's not raw data, pass. Where's this if? So if there is data. Yeah, so this is if there's no data. Then we're not gonna do anything, I think. Or return here. User not found. Wait, but then how do we get user ID? Oh, because user ID is gonna be the Discord ID. We need to. My goodness. Oh man. What a deal this is, you know? Just wait, what the? Wait, hold on. I wasn't looking at chat, but there's been hydrates and streamer bot. Why are you closed? Oh my goodness. No wonder I'm missing chat. Oh my goodness. I don't even know why this was closed. There we go. Oh, at least decided to look at chat. Okay. My bad. Okay, so now I have to figure out I need to figure out how to get from the Twitch ID to the Discord ID. Oh. From the Twitch ID and from the YouTube ID to the Discord ID. Which would require checking so much if there's more than one account. Even if there's only one account, that's gonna have to go through... Oh, this is not a good solution. This is just... There's so much, like, processing that has to be done per message. Like, if there's even, like, 100 people, it would have to go through potentially up to 99 incorrect things. It's too much. I'd rather just, you know, hone in, even though there's 100, just be like, oh no, I actually need this one. Which, okay, so let's just get rid of this. None of this is helpful, aside from the reference. Because so this would work great if it was for Discord. It's not for Discord. Since we're gonna get user ID, but user ID is gonna be the Twitch user ID or the YouTube user ID. Well, it won't even be that actually. We're also just not gonna have server ID. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, everything's awful, bro. Well, this is the API, though. We can supply the server ID. We need to find a way to get the user ID. Can StreamerBot do this shit for me? Cause that's what's okay. Cause this is what's actually gonna do the work. Do we have convert points? Let's just say give points. This trigger will be anything if this is okay, so let's do for Twitch first. So if a let's say oh my god, there's so many different things I'm gonna have to give points for. Okay. Let's not do this. Let's just delete this. Let's give add new category for points. Okay? This one will be message points. Okay. So this is gonna be for just a regular message, not like a first time, nothing crazy. This is just gonna be for if they send a message. Chat message. Okay. I don't know what the hell I would have expected that to do. So I want to do let's just specify this for Twitch. Okay, like that. Actually, we'll put Twitch first. Then it's like gonna organize itself. Twitch. Message points. Sure. What's my phone saying, by the way? The shit exploded. It's just a sale. I'm going to skip this one. Actually, I'm going to remove this one before it's even played. Okay. So now we got to look at the streamer bot documentation. Streamer. Okay, so what we want to look here is docs. We need to look at chat message. Triggers, Twitch, chat message. Okay. So this is a trigger. The variables exist of their badge count, whatever. If they're a moderator, if they're subscribed, if they're a VIP, the months they've been subscribed, the username, the user ID. Perfect. This is what I want. This right here is exactly what I want. And it is a string, despite, I believe, user IDs being a integer. But sure. Streaming service. Why would I need to know that? Because it is literally the Twitch trigger. I obviously already know it's going to be from Twitch. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so
I should just use C#, huh? It's probably gonna be easier.
no, I refuse. It's I refuse. So we're gonna go global. We're going to go system, run a program. Command will be let's put this in here. Fine. Convert.py. Environment variables will be, I think we do user ID. Oh, okay, it's just going to be capitalized, which will be user ID. Like so. Okay, so we have user ID. We're going to need I should just use C#. Okay, how hard is it to do C#? C# API requests. Get, post, put, delete. Boop. Boop. Oh my god, why is there so many lines, bro? Okay, you know what? Better idea. As a professional developer, write a C# script code. This is interesting because we'll see if it just understands streamer dot bot that sends a post request to a placeholder API with user ID, Twitch user ID, and points var set to 5. It takes so much more than I thought it would need to. It also doesn't quite understand how to use streamer, but it looks like. Which is unfortunate. Using system, blah, blah, blah. Nice streamer bot. This is just a placeholder API. Define the HTTP client instance. Okay. Just send a post with Twitch user ID endpoints. Public task. Twitch user ID. Define the points variable. Points x5. User ID points. Where's the request data to JSON? Create an HTTP JSON. Try send the post request. HTTP response message response await client post async PRL content, which is this. I thought. Never mind. I don't know. Check if the response was successful. I mean. Get the response content? I don't need this. Test the send post request. Sample Twitch user ID. No. Yippee! Yoink. Badip, bloop. Okay. So I don't know if this works. Yippee! Okay. JSON request data. JSON request data. Send JSON HTTP post content. HTTP post content response. What? 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 So we get the Twitch user ID from this, and well, you know what? Let's just try it. Question mark. Nope. Nope. I think yes, maybe, possibly. Well, what's it gonna do? It's gonna send it. No. That's not the link I need it to send to. I need it to send to. Oh. How do I get server ID? Okay. Okay, so we don't want placeholder. Okay. C# code that sends a post request to is this even what we want to I think our API request won't actually include server ID. Yeah, no, we won't include that. That'll just be set in here somewhere, somehow, some. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh. I don't know how to do this at all. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. It shouldn't be this hard. How long have we been going for? 3 hours? Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Oh yeah, that hydrate. I almost completely forgot. You know what? I think I just come back to this another day with a fresh mind, because this is so much more than I was prepared for. Yeah, I think yes. I think this is a project that I come back to when what a time for ad break, Twitch. Thanks. Anyways, yeah. If anyone's even here, I don't know. I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow or just another day, because this is so much more complex than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Yeah. I think I come back to it with fresh ideas. I don't really. Yeah. 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 Okay. So that's the plan. I come back another date when it probably won't be the next stream. I'll probably just play a game, maybe, probably, possibly. I don't know. We will see, but I think I'm tapping out for now, because my brain actually kind of hurt. Like I didn't even do anything. I watched a video, set up a basic API, and then struggled to make it work, and then it's giving up. But yeah. Oh well. Okay. I think that what was. Do I have anything else to say? I'm thinking. I don't think so. I think. Yes, I think it's all good. Yeah. All right. I just don't think there's anything else to say right now that I haven't just already said in the Discord. So I'm just I have to fix up stuff too on OBS. It's a lot. I have so much I have to do, but it's fine. Anyways. Bye. I guess. I think I stalled that ending. I'm just stalling. I don't even know what. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everyone. Or morning, or whatever time of day it is, I suppose. Yeah. Alright.